Good afternoon. My name is Amber Coberly. Today, I would like to pay tribute to one of Oklahoma's most influential icons who suddenly recently passed away from this earth too soon. This person was nominated for 7 Grammy Awards and was awarded the National Medal of Arts by President Donald Trump. He released 19 albums and charted 61 singles on the Billboard charts. Was a die-hard University of Oklahoma Sooners football fan. He created a nonprofit foundation that helps children who are battling cancer. He was a husband and a father to 3 children. The man that I'm speaking about today is Toby Keith. Toby Keith Cauble, better known professionally as Toby Keith, and to his closest friends, he was known as TK. Toby was born in Clinton, Oklahoma, to Hubert and Carolyn Cauble on July 8, 1961. As a young child, Toby grew up and moved to Moore, Oklahoma, where he attended Highland West Junior High. In 1979, he graduated from Moore High School. After graduating, Toby worked as a derrick hand in the booming oil fields in Oklahoma. He worked his way up to become an operation manager. Although the oil field was his trade, being a musician was his passion and ultimate dream. Toby found his love for music when he was just 8 years old. This is when he received his very first guitar. His grandmother owned a supper club, and Toby became interested in the musicians who played at the supper club. In Toby's early 20s, he formed the Easy Money Band, and they played at local bars. He continued to work both as a musician and in the oil industry. He would sometimes leave in the middle of a gig if he was paid to work in the oil field. In 1982, the oil industry in Oklahoma began to decline rapidly, and Toby soon found himself unemployed. After his oil field days, Toby decided to play football for the Oklahoma City Drillers. After 2 years with the Drillers, Toby decided to try music full-time. Toby's family and friends were very doubtful at first. I'm sorry. Still in 1984, the Easy Money Band began playing in honky-tonk circuits in Oklahoma and Texas. The band cut its very first single called Blue Moon, and the song received some airplay on local radios in Oklahoma. This same year, Toby married the love of his life, Tricia Lucas, on March 24th, 1984. And throughout the next few years, they had 3 children. In 1993, Toby went to Nashville, Tennessee. He distributed copies of his demo tapes, The Easy Money Band, had made to many record companies in the city. Toby promised himself that he would have a recording contract by the time he was 30 years old or give up on music as a career. Fortunately for Toby, a fan of his who was a flight attendant gave a copy of Toby's demo tape to a man named Harold Shred, a Mercury Records executive. While he was traveling on a flight, she was working. Shred liked what he heard, went to see Toby and his band perform live, and then signed him to a recording contract with Mercury Records. Toby's debut single, called Should Have Been a Cowboy, became #1 on the Billboard Country Singles chart. During this time, his fame exploded. Toby began working on his next album called How Do You Like Me Now? This song was a #1 single for 5 weeks, and the album went double platinum. Toby had finally made his dreams come true, and he was now a superstar and a household name. He soon went on to star in Ford commercials, singing original songs such as Ford Truck Man and Look Again while driving Ford vehicles in the commercials. Toby was at the height of his career and accomplished many more major hits. In October 2011, the song Red Solo Cup was made into a music video but went viral. This album and hit single was record-breaking for Toby as he reached #15 on the Hot 100 country music charts. After setting many milestones in his music career, Toby ventured into business by opening restaurants called Toby Keith's I Love This Bar and Grill. The first restaurant was opened in Oklahoma, and 10 more, also opened several other restaurants in 10 other states. I'm so sorry. He also started a clothing line called TK Stillman. In 2013, Forbes magazine featured Toby on the cover. An article stated that his music career and other business ventures made him one of the wealthiest celebrities in the United States. Unfortunately, in June 2022, Toby announced that he had been diagnosed with stomach cancer at the end of 2021. Long before he was diagnosed with cancer, Toby made helping Oklahoma pediatric cancer patients one of his top priorities. He helped found Allie's House, a nonprofit group that aids Oklahoma children and their families. Toby also established the Toby Keith Foundation, and this helped to build housing for pediatric cancer patients and their families as well. Having undergone chemotherapy, radiation, and surgeries for several years, sadly, Toby lost his battle to cancer, and he died in his sleep on February 5th, 2024, at the age of 62. Upon news of Toby's death, Oklahoma's governor, Kevin Stitt, ordered U.S. and Oklahoma flags on state property to be flown at half staff for 24 hours to show respect and mourning for the loss of American music legend Toby Keith. Toby was survived by his wife of 40 years and their 3 children. Many of Toby's fellow friends, country artists, and bands paid tribute to him. Although Toby has left this world, his music and contributions will continue for many, many more years. Thank you.